Have you ever wanted to make yourself look like a superhero in your videos? Well, with this new pack from Filmstock, you can. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Filmstock YouTube channel. We are Chris and Christina and we're here to help you make better videos and empower your inner video creator.
If you're a big Marvel fan, then you'll probably be excited about the new Thor movie, Love and Thunder. And with this new pack from Filmstock, you can recreate the effects from the movie in your own videos. And we're going to show you just how you can do that in this tutorial. But just before we get into it, make sure to hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss any future tips and tutorials videos like this one.
Okay, let's jump into Filmora 11 and we'll show you how to recreate this superhero effect. The first thing we're going to do is download the pack that will help you make these effects from Filmstock, and the pack is called the Superhero Lightning Effects pack. You can search for it here on the Filmstock website or click the link in the description. This pack contains all elements, so you can find all the lightning effects in the element section here in Filmora. So let's have a look at how we can all become superheroes with just a few clicks. Let's start with a very easy example with this clip. You can see that I recorded a clip of myself reaching my hand out, and I did this knowing that I would be adding some effects to this clip. So if you're going to do something like this, it might feel a little weird doing it at the time, but trust me, it won't when it all comes together. So I started with my clip on the timeline. I then decided which lightning effect would work best, and I thought this one was perfect as it had the straight line that I was looking for, because of course I wanted it to look like the lightning was coming out from my hand. So all we have to do is drag that element above your clip in the timeline and reposition it to the correct position using the scale, rotate, and positioning tools. Adjust the timing so it fits and you are good to go. With this next example, I want to show you how to add lightning effects to your scene. Grab a clip of your scene. I just recorded a clip of the forest that I was in. Again, choose the lightning effects that you like. For this example, I chose these effects, this one and this one, because they work really well for this sky. Place the lightning effects over your clips in the timeline until it looks like this.
So to make this look a lot better, I'm going to use a tool in Filmora called the Shape Mask. Essentially what the shape mask does is allows you to mask out certain parts of an effect or a piece of text or an element that's in your videos, and we've used it in a number of different ways to make it look like the effect is behind a certain part of the video. So for example, in this one we're going to make it look like the lightning is coming from behind the trees and not in front of them, which just looks more realistic.
So to add a mask, just click on the effect and find the tool in the settings that says mask. You can see that there are different shapes that you can choose from, and this will essentially show your effect or element in that particular shape. So you can see that if I click the circle, the element turns into a circle. If I click the rectangle, the effect will become a rectangle. So of course it will completely depend on your clip as to what shape mask will be best. For this effect, I thought the star shape was best here. So I just adjusted these settings until it at least looked like the lightning was behind the trees and not in front of them. You might find that the blur tool is your best friend here, as it allows you to blend the mask into the background and not have it look so harsh. Sometimes it's all about trial and error with masks, so find out what works best for your clip. And finally, let's have a look at how we can become Thor using these effects. This example is a little more difficult, but it's no problem if you follow these steps. First, I recorded this clip of me and added it to my timeline. I started with adding lightning effects to my eyes. I used this element and scaled it down to fit the size of my eyes. Because I wasn't completely still in this clip and there was a little bit of movement, I wanted to make sure that these light effects stayed on my eyes, so I used motion tracking. I tracked the movement of both eyes and matched to the effects by using the drop-down menu here. Now the elements will move in the same way that my eyes will. Then I added this lightning effect to my hand. Because my hand rises slightly throughout this clip, I used keyframes to ensure that the movement of the element matched perfectly to the movement of my hand. Finally, I used this lightning effect to make it look like lightning was all around me. I added it to the timeline and used an inverted circle mask to make it look like it was coming from behind me. Make sure to blend it out so the lines aren't so harsh. The final thing I done, and this is just personal preference, is change the colour of the clip using a 3D LUT. I thought black and white looked best here, but of course you can choose what works for you and your video. So now you can impress your friends and give yourself superpowers in your next video. So there you have it, you can now give yourself superpowers in your own videos.
So feel free to try these effects out and use it whatever way you want in your own videos. If you would like to try it out for yourself, the links to the pack and for Filmora 11 are in the description below.
So give that one a go, keep creating, and we will see you in the next one.